know something stupid I did yesterday?
What's that?
So, Steph's best friend, Ray, she's the one who does her hair. Cut my hair the last time. She's leaving for Washington, the state, not the hellhole.
All right.
And so last night was the going away dinner, right? It's been planned. You know, we were going to go to, I was just going to meet up with Steph there. It was at Noble Crust. I was like, yeah, I know where that is. It's fine. Cool. So yesterday comes, I drive all the way to Noble Crust. I park, you know, I wait for Steph to get there. She's like, I'm here. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I walk in, I look around, I don't see her rainbow head. And I'm like, uh-oh, where are you? So I walk outside, and I'm like, where you is? And she's like, I'm by, like, the yellow Miata. And I'm like, oh, well, come to the door. I'm standing here like an idiot. And then she's like, well, we're all here. And I'm like, uh-oh. I call her, and I'm like, it's at Noble Crust, right? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, the one by Brass Tap, right? In Wiregrass? And she goes, oh no, the one on Northdale. I was like, there's one on Northdale? Didn't bother to check.
Damn.
I just saw Noble Cross, and I'm like, oh, the only one is in Wesley Chapel. Whoopsie. So then I came home, and I worked on this episode. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to MAMS. We're down a person. It's just me and Brett today. These are usually chaotic anyway. And I needed something to start the show with, Brett. Okay, so.
Oh man, was that a thing?
It was either I talk about that or I talk about Rooster Teeth, and you know what? I don't want to. I'll be sad. I don't want to cry on stream. I don't want to cry on stream, Brett. Not right now. But the tears don't fall; they crash around me.
They crash
Brett.
Around you.
The conscience calls the
and
guilty
also,
to come home.
Make sure you take a shower with the clothes on before you shoot the video.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you're extra soggy, you know.
Extra soggy.
Extra moist.
Moist.
Anyway,
soggy.
so today we are talking about Bullet for My Valentine, the debut album, The Poison,
the debut.
They butted. Brett, it was your pick.
Hi.
Why'd you pick it?
Because this was high school.
Okay.
That was.
You don't need to explain any further. I understand. I think anyone who was in high school when this came out would understand.
You know what I mean. Like,
you know.
I don't know. Like, why wouldn't I pick this?
Yeah.
After all this time. I tried to find my shirt. I couldn't find my shirt. I guess it's been long gone at this point.
Oh, so you went with a bad band from Texas?
I did. I went with the most like color coordinated thing I have.
Yeah, me
works.
too. I picked the hat because it's red, and I picked the shirt because it's black. No, that's just the regular everyday thing. Yeah. So the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison.
Around this time, Brett, I don't know if you remember, audience, if you remember. Oh, also, audience, hey, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Come find us on Twitch. Join us, where we can watch The Simpsons sing about the middle class ending. And then we can watch a video about Ticketmaster and how they're fucking evil, dude. It's all fun. Good times.
Evil.
And then if you're on Spotify, you know, give it a little 5 stars. You know what I mean? Are all of our St. Lucians out there? I don't think I forgot about.
Dude, I got another email about our Spotify stuff on Anchor, and then I tried to log in and look, and apparently the password changed, and so I couldn't look. But we were up in percentages of something.
Oh, something.
We're making moves, dude.
Whoa! Oh, dude, we got a whole audience size of 10. 4 plays on average per episode. Whoa! So, you know, if you're on Spotify, I never talked to you, but, you know, you're welcome.
Well, we're doing it now.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, Brett.
Yes.
In the year of 2005, 2006-ish, there were a lot of what we call metalcore bands.
Oh, was there?
Stop me if you heard this one before.
Metalcore.
What they did was they took thrash and they blended it with emo. And that became metalcore.
Metalcore.
And there are two types of
Never heard of it.
metalcore. You either had fucking Bring Me the Horizon from 2 weeks ago, where it just sounds like garbage, and
It's not
bad
so
album.
It's not so bad.
Bad album. Bad album.
It's all right.
Or and just breakdowns all goddamn day. Or
Yes.
you had the more challenging end of the spectrum, where you had to know how to play a guitar.
Holy
Yikes.
shit.
You know, fucking.
Don't
what's
tell me
this
he's
thing
singing,
called?
too.
No, Brett, wouldn't you know it? He's singing.
Oh, hot damn.
But no. I know what you're thinking out there. Was this the only band? Wow, what originators? No, there's a couple. There's a bunch actually.
Is there?
So Brett, my question to you, my questions to the audience. What was your favorite? I wrote it twice. Guitar solo centric metalcore band. There's a lot to choose from.
Centric metalcore.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
there's a lot to choose from.
There's a lot to choose from, and I will respect pretty much any of them, but I personally am going to pick the #1 guitarist rated by Guitar World magazine from 2000 something is the dude from Phineas.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with fucking August Burnsrod. Yeah, dude from Phineas. Hell yeah, give a shout out for that guy. I forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
Mine,
No, I know August Burnsrod, the obvious one. I mean,
yeah, and we know.
Yeah. But Phineas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phineas. Okay. You know what? That's I didn't expect that one. Didn't see that one coming. I thought you were gonna go with August Burnsrod all day long.
Yeah.
I also had a toss up between two. That being Trivium. Fucking hanging out right there.
Okay.
Beside NC. Love that album.
No.
We will do that album
One day.
relatively soon, I assume. And Avenged Sevenfold. Now I know Avenged Sevenfold get a lot of crap, but man, Waking the Fallen. Oh man,
Waking the Fallen.
sounding this,
100%
sounding the seventh
metalcore.
trumpet.
100% metalcore.
And then City of Evil came out. It's done. Big dogs.
Now,
When City of Evil dropped.
there's another band I was going to say that is actually, it's funny, is the other album I have behind me. It's War of Ages.
Oh God, you're going in a way different direction than I. Every time I thought you were gonna go with Atreyu.
No.
Because that's like the big four of this era is.
It is.
ABR, Atreyu, A7X, and both of them are Valentine. Those are the
only one I would argue to slide in as the fifth, As They Die.
Dragon Force? Oh. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fitting, actually, now that you say it. But because this here, the Cusco's Poison, the Poison for Cusco, was, as I mentioned, the day-budded album from Bullet for My Valentine. It came out on October 3rd, 2005, in the UK. But
05, really?
in 05 in the UK, but then in January the 30th, 2006, it came out in Japan. That's correct.
Japan.
Japan.
That's
Right
why I
there.
wore it. That's why I wore it, dude.
Dude, fucking pre-read. Did you see the script? But for those of you keeping track at home, still not in the US. No, it would be another month in February on the 14th, Valentine's Day, where this album would drop in the good old US of A. Those cheeky bastards.
Dude, why wouldn't they do it, man? I would have waited for everyone day one, Valentine's Day. Everyone
That's
gets it
insane.
Valentine's Day.
That's a good marketing
They
strategy.
should totally do that. Like, why wouldn't you do that? It's brilliant.
Why wouldn't you do that? It's fucking brilliant. Like, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's... No, they didn't. Yeah, they did.
Yes, they fucking did.
Yeah, they did. They said today is Valentine's Day, and this here's an album with 13 tracks coming in at 53 minutes and 26 seconds. The performers were Matthew Tuck on the vocals, rhythm guitar, and the bass, although uncredited for the bass.
Really?
Michael Page, I guess, On the lead guitar and backing vocals, Jason James, a lot of J's there. On the bass, he's credited, but he didn't perform on it. So maybe he joined like right after they recorded it and was maybe, I don't know.
Must have.
And on backing vocals, and then Michael Moose Thomas.
Moose. Yeah.
On the drums, percussion. So you got Hodge, Jay, Moose, and Matthew. Those are some weird apostles. Apocalyptica, Finnish band with a lot of cellos. They were the feature on the intro. I probably like one of their earliest recordings to get out there and get into the mainstream. Like this probably pushed them into that weird popularity that they got around this time
because they did the one with 3 Days Grace as well, right?
Yeah.
That was the one that like really shot them to radio.
Yeah, I Don't Care. It was really their only radio hit. They also had that one with Corey Taylor off the same album.
Really?
I'm Not Jesus. Yeah. But before that, they would do, 4 cellos play Metallica, a bunch of Metallica covers with cello. They were putting out original albums. I first knew them from the song that they did with Villa and Lori from the Rasmus, called Bittersweet. That's always a fun one.
Yeah, I knew them just because of
and then they
band
died off.
And that too. Yeah, that did. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. It was weird. They kind of died off pretty quickly.
I mean, cellos can only get you so far, It's an oddity that Trans-Siberian Orchestra is still a thing, They sell out.
I've seen them a couple of times.
Yeah, I know you fucking probably did. You and your nerdy ass parents.
Yeah. They went like 2 years ago.
Sounds like. Hey, it's okay. I guess like my nerdy ass parents took me to see Bela Fleck. Okay, it happens.
I also saw Mannheim Steamroller. I've seen them.
You saw a steamroller? What?
Mannheim Steamroller? Yeah, the Christmas. The other Christmas band.
There's another Christmas band?
There's another. Yeah, I swear. If you hear the song, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard that a million times. Promise.
Put a pin in that for later, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the production team were Colin Richardson, who also did the mixing. He's worked with 3 Inches of Blood, Anathema, which I don't remember if I'm saying that right, but I saw them with him once.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, what? Yeah.
Apparently, I'm not as sober as I thought. I forgot we were doing this. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about right now? Oh, we're doing the damn.
Yeah. No, we're just so good at podcasting that we go on tangents like you're supposed to. If you read up the guidelines of podcasting, is you do everything but the topic you're supposed to talk about. You talk about everything else.
Anything else.
That's actually why we're failing. We're not getting any views. We're too focused.
Oh,
We've been too focused this whole time.
Shit, I'll just turn this the fuck off then. Let's talk about something else.
Fuck it.
I had my first day of work today, my new job.
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
It was all right. I sat there and
that's good.
I watched a video on mass shootings and what to do in them.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, it was
chill day.
Very detailed. A lot of sexual harassment videos that very detailed. Yeah, dude. Yay. And did you know? I did learn this today. Did you know that an HDMI cord it can produce video and
no, don't say
it.
Don't say it.
Audio.
Oh my god! No way! Dude, video and audio?
Video and audio. Through an HDMI cord. I had mind blown, dude. Mind blown.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Hold on. I'm the only one home, so I could actually, act.
Yeah, I missed that.
It's wild. Anyway. Great. Now I got a Clark Kent going on. Hate to see it.
That's fine.
Anyway, Colin Richardson, he's worked with 3 Inches of Blood, Anathema, As I Lay Dying on An Ocean Between Us, Awakened, and The Powerless Rise. So there you go, Brett. There you go. Interesting that you said right there.
That's An Ocean Between Us. That's the album cover. I have it spread out.
There you go. Right there. I wonder why you like this album.
Wonder why.
Also worked with Behemoth, again with Bullet for My Valentine on Screaming Fire and Fever, Cannibal Corpse, hey Tampa, Chimera. Here's a fun one. Cradle of Filth, Nymphetamine. Yeah, fucking wild, right? Fucking
really?
Speechless. Yeah, I was like, ooh,
Really?
look at that. Arguably, by me, probably their best album. If we ever did a Cradle of Filth album, it would probably be either this one or 2 other ones. But don't worry. I mean, I'm not going to put you guys through it. It's fine.
I think that might
Maybe
be the
one
week
day.
I have to finally skip.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Fear Factory, Machine Head, Roadrunner United, Sicketh, whose guitarist would later go on and produce some of the Inner Shikari albums. That's fun. Slipknot for Iowa Volume 3 and All Hope Is Gone. Trivium for The Crusade, Shogun, In Ways and Vengeance Falls, and Woven War. I've heard you mention
Really?
Woven War, right?
Just a couple times.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Woven War is As I Dying, and then Shane from O Sleeper.
Oh.
When
Okay.
Tim went to jail.
Oh, good, for trying to kill his wife, right?
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah. And people forgave him?
They so many people.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, what are women anyway, right? And then over on the mastering, Andy Sneap, who also did producing and mixing, also worked 36 Crazy Fists, Monomarth, Arch Enemy, Cradle of Filth. Can you turn this down just a little bit?
It's kind of jamming, isn't it?
It is jamming. Cradle of Filth again. Different albums though. Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder and Darkly Venus Aversa. Godspeed, one of the other really good Cradle albums. Devil Driver. Here's a fun one for you, Brett. Dream Theater. A view from the top of the world. Dream Theater.
Theater.
Yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Fuck Steph. Fuck Josh. Fuck Blake. Everyone sent it in their goddamn fucking voicing, sir. I had to go to speech therapy when I was 4, okay? You guys all happy now? You're bringing up that PTSD? Don't worry. This is prescribed.
I had
for
to
that.
too. I had to. All my THs
Right, it
were
was so
Fs.
bad. No one could understand a word I was saying. I had such a bad speech impediment.
Well,
And now I'm a host.
I
Now I'm a
can
host
see
for a
that.
podcast. Isn't it great?
Isn't that great?
Anyway, yeah, the Dream Theater album from last year. Shut up. John for a Cowboy. Hey, John Petrucci on his solo album.
Is he?
Judas Priest, Killswitch Engage on Alive or Just Breathing. Fucking shout out to the first one. End of Heartache. He also played bass on End of Heartache. Disarmed the Descent and Atonement. And then Megadeth, fuck that band. Napalm Death, Double Death, Opeth, Triple Peth, Roadrunner United, Saxon, Soulfly, Testament, and Trivium on Ascendancy. There it is. And then the singles were Four Words to Choke Upon, Suffocating Under Words of Sorrow, What Can I Do? All These Things I Hate Revolve Around Me.
Yeah.
And then Tears Don't Fall. Possibly the only song without parentheses. Like, Matt, pick a fucking title.
In parentheses, they crash around me.
Why not?
Like,
All
why
the
not?
other, they're the fucking parentheses band. I don't get it. Do you really need to put What Can I Do under Suffocating Under Words of Sorrow? That's already a mouthful.
Dude, even the
It's
intro.
not even a fun mouthful. Like, goddamn.
Even the intro
Panic
gets
at the
one,
Disco. Or what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Dude,
Anyway.
I love that the one song that they do a cover of on the deluxe.
Also has parentheses. Oh, that's fun. That's funny. If you don't know what we're talking about, on the deluxe album, There's a couple more bonus tracks. You got 2 unreleased tracks, a cover of Welcome Home, parentheses, Sanitarium. Dude loves his parentheses. Sanitarium. And then Tears Don't Fall, the acoustic version. That one does have parentheses, though. So, Brett.
Hello.
If you could channel both. Did Josh give you notes?
Did he what?
Did he give you notes?
Notes? No. I thought
Okay.
you said you got notes.
I got his ratings, but okay.
Oh.
Well, you know what? You were around him enough. Just speak for the both of you. Your experience with this band and this album. Go.
Real quick, I am not hearing any audio all of a sudden. Oh, there's
Well, that's
some.
weird. I'm hearing it.
There's some. It's just quiet as fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can we get a... There we go. I mean, a normal fucking song here. Good God. Hello. Hi. Album. I chose this album. Yes.
Fucking hyper focusing on the goddamn background music.
Well, because it's like gone on my end. Like it was just silent.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you should learn more about these HDMI cables you talk so highly about.
Maybe I should learn more. Maybe I should learn about these like things called DVI cables.
I need to call Full Sail and tell them, hey, you need to take back that degree, damn it.
Yeah. Can't let this fucker walk. What the hell's wrong with you people?
He doesn't even know what sound is.
Can't even tell. Yeah.
Anyway.
No,
Go back
man.
to 2006.
2006. I'm a fucking young teenager mowing lawns every day because it's Florida and rains and grass grows every fucking day.
Woo,
And
child labor.
Child labor. It's free. And like I said before, I had this thing timed, man. I had the whole yard timed. I'd be done mowing to this album. Just, I don't know, like this. I've always referenced, when I'm talking about wanting the Flying V is because of this album. Just, this was, I don't know what it was about this album, but just, this is where I went. And I said, hello, this is metal. This is metalcore. Welcome.
It makes sense knowing your progression, the difference between our musical journeys and stuff. Yeah, I definitely see the line of you're starting here and then going to As I Lay Dying, going to ABR real heavy.
That's actually the exact direction I went. Yep.
Whereas on the other hand, I knew of them. I knew I knew the singles. I knew some of the songs off the album, but I was more into Trivium and Avenged Sevenfold at the time and Atreyu. So I was Bullet for My Valentine adjacent. You know, I was like, hey, they're from Wales. So I have a Welsh flag in my room, so there you go.
Yeah, I listen to Avenged Sevenfold a lot of the time, which is why, also why I did get into these guys. I saw these guys with Atreyu and Avenged Sevenfold at that time.
I think I saw them with Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, but it was
uproar.
I don't know. I've got the regular album and I have the deluxe on CD, both CDs sitting around here somewhere. Just I don't know. Trivium was the only one out of those bands I skipped. Never could get it.
Yeah.
Because they went a little too Metallica. This was on the Iron Maiden side a little bit more of the Metallica. It's still Metallica, but Screaming in Fire is at Metallica. I'll give it that. I tried to listen to that one the other day, dude. You can see the signs.
This is
signs are there.
This is without a doubt their best album. They hit it out of the park first try.
Yes.
Screaming in Fire is okay, but it doesn't hold a candle to it.
Their first four tracks are good, and then the last song is okay. Everything else, complete filler on Screaming in Fire.
Yeah, if you say so.
Everything else.
I'll believe. I'll just take your word for it.
Well, it's Screaming in Fire to Awaken the Demon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Working the demon.
I'm like, that's not bad.
It's fine. It's catchy. It's not bad, but
Catchy.
it's just it's not as good as these ones here.
Yeah,
and
this was something else.
These
man.
ones.
I don't know why. It
was something else.
Very good timing. I got into Hand of Blood, the EP before this. You know, this is like, so, you know, we're talking, this is summertime going from 8th grade to freshman year. This is that time for me.
Formative years.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just starting to play guitar. You know, I'm starting to learn what these songs are because I just got this thing year before that. I don't know. I was playing. I can still remember playing Test Drive Unlimited. It was the first Forza Horizon, basically.
Ooh.
So that's really what it was. It was the first game to really nail that, and it was on the first Xbox. And I was playing that. I would play the shit out of that, and I would have this album on because, you know, it was on the Xbox, so you could just put the album on there. I had this on a lot. That game was cool, dude. It was fucking. It was Hawaii, so get Forza Horizon in Hawaii.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
And like your house, you could actually go into your house and then customize a house and like see your garage, walk around your garage, see your cars. Yeah, it was cool.
Isn't it funny that a game on the original Xbox arguably had more features than a modern day game?
Yep.
Yep.
A game
games are $70 now.
That requires ray tracing. Yeah.
Hey, but you can buy a house. Never go in it. You can look at it from the outside.
Looks great.
Anywho,
that JPEG looks great.
Tell you what else looked great. This lineup, when I did see Bullet for My Valentine in 2011 on the inaugural Rockstar Energy Uproar Festival. Would you like to know the other bands that played that day?
Hit me.
From the bottom to the top, we got the Black Cloud Collective. Don't remember who they are.
No idea.
Art of Dying. Don't know who they are. Black Tide. I remember Black Tide.
I remember them. The kids. Yeah.
They're the fucking kids. I met the guitarist and I was like, hey, no one's probably told you this, but you look like Corbin Bleu from High School Musical, because that was a relevant compliment back then. And he didn't take it as a compliment.
Yo, did you see there's the High School Musical, the show? That's a real thing.
Hell yeah. Fucking. Hey, who says you can't have creativity and options under capitalism, right? Unfettered capitalism just breeds creativity. You know, you got all these different reality shows you could watch.
Yep.
All this talented stuff. You know, who needs writers and plots and
just
scenes?
Ask Michael Bay, dude. You don't need that shit.
Nah, dude.
Explosions.
Explosions and Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Wow. Dude,
he was
a robot.
Checking out his daughter. Yeah. Whoa.
He always looks confused. Anyway.
Whoa, she's hot.
Well, why do you need me to stare at this tennis ball?
What is this?
Anyway. Black Tide. Seven Dust.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Seven Dust. I forgot. I didn't know they were there that day. Escape the Fate. Now, if this is 2011, Escape the Fate.
He's already.
Ronnie's already gone?
Yeah. Because they got Bo from Bless the Fall. And when I saw Bullet for Valentine and Avenged Sevenfold and Trejo, it was Darren Gray opening it, and then the opener was Bless the Fall, and Bo had just left, so they didn't have a singer. So the guy that was screaming and playing guitar also just had to figure out how to sing, like on the spot. It was an interesting thing.
So I guess Craig Mabbitt was the vocalist during that time.
Or Craig, I'm sorry,
2011.
Yeah, Bo replaced Craig at Bless the Fall. That's what it was.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
Craig went from Bless the Fall to Escape the Fate. So the album of Bless the Fall, the one with the staircase at on the cover, that's Craig.
Oh, okay. Okay. At Bullet for My Valentine, I remember seeing them. Seether.
Ooh.
That's when I found out I liked Seether. I was like, it was they were a 3-piece for the time.
Really?
Which was yeah. I don't know if they're going through guitarist or if he was sick or something, but yeah, it was just the three of them. And they gave me big Nirvana vibes, like modern day at that time Nirvana. Also, their setup was really cool because don't calm down, Brett, calm down. but it was a bunch of CRTVs. There was a bunch of TVs behind them that were all staticky. Brett, calm down. I know. They're everywhere now. But this 2011. They just invented TVs. They're excited to show them off. They're like, look what you can do. Look what you can do in 10 years. You just film a music video in front of these bad boys. It's fine. Everyone's doing it. It's cool.
Everyone does it.
Everyone is doing it. 3 Days Grace, back when Adam was still in the band, and Avenged Sevenfold. So, pretty good lineup. I don't remember seeing 3 Days Grace. Yeah. That makes sense. Although I could have sworn I saw Disturbed. Okay, I did see Disturbed. I went in 2010. Forget everything, forget everything I just said. Did I go 2 years? No, I only went 1. When did I see all over my Valentine?
God damn.
I do remember all this, though. I might have gone 2 years in a row. It's fairly possible. I have seen Avenged Sevenfold twice, so I mean, that makes sense. But I definitely went 2010 because I remember Airborne and Hell Yeah and Stone Sour and Disturbed, because it's one of the times I've seen Disturbed and I didn't want to. Maybe I saw Bullet for the Mayhem Fest with Slipknot.
Oh man, that's great.
I can't believe. Okay, that was great. Anyway, I've seen them live. Big fan. They were there that day. Okay, I don't know when I saw them. I saw them though, because I remember seeing. I was like, oh hey, look, it's the guy that if I straighten my hair, I kind of look like.
Oh yeah. Back then, absolutely.
Yeah. My relationship with this
long
band.
ass hair back then.
I did.
Man.
My relationship back then with this band was with my high school girlfriend. I think she was more into them. She might have been the one that introduced me to them, because she was super into Atreyu and.
No, I mean, yeah, that makes
all that shit.
Makes sense.
Right up the alley with those music videos, and
it's bothering me so much.
I don't even notice it.
I'm glad you don't. I think it's on my end, but I think it's the wavelength software. But like, dude, it's like I hear ding.
Oh yeah, no, that's not happening for me.
Oh yeah, but
so
if
hopefully
it's
not
loud
happening
enough,
for stream.
That's the thing. Like if it's loud enough,
Woo, woo, woo.
it sounds like there's a noise gate on it. But I've definitely checked. There's no noise gates.
Weird.
Yeah.
Check a third time. Anyway. Yeah, she straightened my hair one day, and then she's like, you look just like the Bullet from the Valentine guy. And I'm like, neat. And that's about it. I mean, I like their songs. I like the singles here. Some of the other ones that are on this album. I definitely listened to this album a lot this past week while at work and shit, and like, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a fun album.
But
for the most part,
it's a fun album. But for me personally, I don't have that like grabbing effect that it has on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
no,
it just kind of exists through no faults of its own. I mean, hey, the lyrics are cringe as shit. We've all written cringy lyrics in our fucking, like late teens and all that stuff. Like how old could they have been? I did some quick maths earlier. Brett, do you know how old he was when this album came out? If you had to guess.
Well, since we're having to talk about it, I'm gonna guess he's probably older than I was thinking.
What were you thinking? Don't think too hard on it. What were you thinking?
21.
I mean, you're close, but no cigar. 25 when the album came out.
25.
Now, I don't know about you. 21 is a little bit more excusable. You're just coming out of your teens.
Yeah.
You barely know what the world is.
Like
you write some cringy lyrics.
I would do at 21. Yeah.
Mid 20s, so you can't come up with anything better. You gotta put parentheses around fucking everything.
Everything.
I don't know about all that.
Also, those are the lyrics you come up with. Yeah, Oh, I don't know, man.
I feel like so.
Wait, here, hold on. How long ago was 25? 5 years ago. Where was I? What was 5 years ago? 17?
I don't know where you were.
2017?
Yeah, 2017.
Oh, I was racing.
Yeah, so while you're up in Canada racing or doing whatever the fuck you're doing, breaking your foot, getting free healthcare, fucking, you could have been writing such thought-provoking lyrics.
Could have been doing this.
Wow.
I fucked up.
You could have been saying,
I fucked up.
I see you walking home alone. Your face is alive and bright, but you can't see how weak you are because I could end it tonight. It's a feeling you get when you think that someone behind is watching you. Well, I can tell you now that someone is me, and I'm about to make it right. Whoa. Fucking.
What's the song? Is it Spit You Out? Where they're...
Is that the one that...
He's saying just... Like, look at me now or something. They keep saying the same, like, 3 words over and over again for, like, a good minute. They're yelling it at each other. I can't remember what it is.
No, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now is 4 words to choke upon.
Oh, okay.
No, but it I didn't know this. In Spit You Out, terrible Slipknot cover, by the way, they actually shout out Bullet for My Valentine.
No, they don't.
It's in the lyrics.
No.
Yeah, and the bridge is like, I know you're faking. You try to get me back. I know you're faking it. Yeah. Feel it's over. Feel it's over. Bullet for my Valentine. How we doing, everyone? Unless that's like some live thing.
Yeah, that's when they pretend to do the live part of the song.
Hey, bands out there? Bands out there? You don't need to do that.
You never need to do that.
Just get some gang vocals, get your fucking best mates, put an ad out in the fucking Guardian or whatever, and be like, hey, we need some people to yell into a microphone in a room. I'm sure you could fucking find someone. You found people to put in your fucking 4 words to choke upon video. All right? No, you gotta fucking feed in a fucking live goddamn. No, it disrupts the whole flow. I'm not at a show. Awkward. I know I'm not at a show. Yeah.
Because it's weird when you go back into the song like 4 seconds later.
It never happened.
And it's like, what was the point of that?
Huh? What? Where'd we go? I don't know. Fucking.
No, I agree. I understand. There's, especially hearing it now. I still think it's a good album. I think it still stands up for the most part. I think it's just, aside from the lyrics, if you get past the lyrics or just don't pay attention to them that much, the music's still pretty good. Music's pretty good. I think that's what carried it, because I think, like, I don't know. Vocally, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's okay.
Vocally, it's all right. He definitely is either trying to sing too hard or he's trying to do an accent a la Tom DeLonge does an accent. Or it could be his Welsh shining through. Beautiful dialect. And it's a bit rough at times.
A little bit.
Especially when on the acoustic version, it was like, your screams are fine. Screams.
Well, here's the thing: are you talking about his screams, or are you talking about bass players? I think screams. The super high pitch, both fucking pig squeal looking sound of shit.
They're both doing a job.
They're doing a job. They're doing a job. I agree.
Now, granted, that could be just because, you're a young 25-year-old, your first album, it's not that bad. I've definitely heard worse.
Just coming of age at 25.
Fucking fresh, youngin. But musically, solos are all good. The melodies are really fun and catchy. The drumming's really done well for what it needs to do. You're a drummer. How are the drums?
That's actually my biggest complaint, is that ever since this album came out, is that I love his drumming, but I wish he did more.
More.
Just more.
Well, look at
I wish
his
there
contemporaries.
was more.
Look at his contemporaries at the time. The other parts of the Big Four. You got the Rev.
Mm-hmm.
You got Brandon from Atreyu. And
Yeah,
you got,
and he's singing. So
what's
like
his name?
he has an excuse to like just be meh.
Yeah.
For Atreyu, you know. But then you got for As I Dying, you got Phil, who's a fucking monster. And then August Burns Red, you got Matt, who's Matt.
Yeah.
What are you gonna Matt.
Justice for Matt Bragg.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a fun album. It was a good time.
It's fun. It's fun.
You know, I enjoyed listening to this more than I did Bring Me the Horizon.
I agree, and I think this also scratches that like true metal itch.
Yeah.
You know, like because there's enough Iron Maiden and Metallica influence in it to kind of give it that more raw,
the panache,
I guess, vibe that just
gives it the gabagool you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you know, guy.
You know, you could definitely like Tony. It's called a circle pit.
It's called a circle pit.
All these. You get the blast beats. You get the double bass. Bunch of kids running around in a big circle. It's fun, and then they all collide with each other.
No, what you do here? All right, listen. What you fucking do?
You split the audience. And then you tell all these kids to just run at each other. And then sometimes
they hit.
Sometimes a cat gets caught in the middle. That's not a good sign. Fucking don't want that to happen.
All right. Well, since I said 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Views to review the podcast within a podcast. Blah-de-da-de-da-de-da.
I just looked at the time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. When did we start?
A while ago.
Okay, cool.
A while ago.
I didn't expect us to...
This might be our longest show in a long time.
Well, you know, you spent 5 minutes trying to get a song to talk over. So I spent 5 minutes talking about a show I may or may not have gone to. I'm gaslighting myself into believing I was there. I think I was there. Not quite sure though. It's either I saw Avenged with Portnoy, and then I saw Avenged with
Rev.
Was it Alex or was it Brooks? Dude, fucking time, you know? Anyway, let's go down this time hole of reviews.
Yes.
All Music gave it a 6, but their user average was an 8. Up next, the Big Cheese gave it a 10. Hell yeah, Big Cheese.
Hell yeah, brother.
Round of applause for Big Cheese.
Big Cheese.
Don't know what that is. It was on Wikipedia. Drowned in Sound gave it a 9. Kerrang gave it an 8, as well as Metal Hammer and Q. Total Guitar gave it a 10. Punknews.org.
Oh, I froze.
Well, you're frozen in disbelief because punknews.org gave it a 3. Brett, a 3. Can you believe it?
3.
No, you're frozen in shock. I know. Crazy, right?
Shock, yeah.
Blabbermouth gave it a 6. Ultimate Guitar gave it a 9.1. Sputnik gave it a 6. Swoj.com? SWOJ.com? I don't know. Gave it an 8. Swoj. The Guardian gave it a 6. They were mad that they didn't contact them for gang vocals. I told you.
Nah,
watch out for them Guardians. Oi, the Queen's dead. Rate Your Music gave it a 5.66. Album of the Year, 7.2. Alternative Press, an 8. Gigwise, 7. And The Observer gave it a 6. And then over on the YouTubes, of which we are here on currently, but not currently for you and me, Brett, and the fucking no one watching. That's Twitch. Beyond ARTV, not ARTV, but the sub channel, 9. Richard Metal Fan, 8. MCLT Direction, a 9. Jay Adams, a 9.5. And Brian delivers you the goods, a 10.
A 10. We got some 9s and 10s in here.
Yeah, a lot higher than I thought it would be. A lot. Everyone on YouTube's just fucking sang its praises.
Same.
And
yeah.
You're frozen again.
God Damn it.
I know. While you thaw yourself up, what do you think the average is?
Oh no, you're frozen.
Good pick. I'm not frozen on my end.
No, you're not. It's OBS has you frozen.
Okay. What do I do?
Nothing.
Okay.
You're good now.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, give me a number.
8-6. I don't know. I'm not. Everything is crazy right now.
Brett, don't cry. 7.69.
7.69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. No,
Nice.
I expected that.
Anywho, you wouldn't happen to have the picture of Josh ready, right?
Not quickly.
Okay. I'll just play it. Pretend I'm him. He gave songwriting and lyrics 6.2. He said there's definitely sing-along parts, and that is extreme nostalgia bait. The song's composition as a whole is solid, but lyrically, it's slightly weak despite the nostalgia and sing-along aspects of the tracks. Brett, do you agree or not agree?
What?
The musicianship was an 8.3. Considering it's the 2000s, they lean into the metalcore hard here, but you can clearly hear the thrash metal influences like Metallica and shit, which makes me dock some points because that type of music can be limiting. And when compared to other metalcore in this era, I think they lean a little more to the Battle Vest and Spike side rather than what has created 2010's metalcore.
What
okay,
is
okay,
this fucking...
You know what?
What is he talking about?
You hold your thoughts until the end, okay? Because like you said, you're going to be very angry. Production, 7.5. For such an early metalcore album, it's decent. Again, the spectrum of quality between labels and bands in 2003, 2006 is all over the place, but luckily, this album sounds solid. I don't see too much difference between Shit Now and this album, but you can def hear some of the age.
What the
originality.
fuck? So he gives that a 7?
I know. Originality, 6.9. Nice. It's not much different from Avenge / Atreyu / Killswitch. Oh yeah, we never mentioned Killswitch. They're definitely in that big 4.
Oh, they're definitely.
It's more like a sexy 6.
Yeah.
Oh
goddamn.
Of the era. It's just what influences each of those types of bands leans into separate themselves. What? And then memorability 10. There you go. There's a good rating.
Yeah, there we go.
I remember all of it. It was a constant play in high school. Went to the concerts. Had the merch. The Poison and Screaming Fire was always playing somewhere. And then Brett, if you can scroll to the bottom, right there.
Scroll to the bottom.
Scroll to the of the doc. I left you a little surprise. All the way to the bottom.
Which doc?
That one. Yeah, that one. Just you can go.
Keep going.
Don't be scared. It's okay.
Keep going.
Keep going. You'll see it. There he is.
Hello.
It came with his notes. I don't know. I just copied and pasted from Facebook. But okay.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
What
so
the
his
fuck
total,
is he on about?
His total was a 7.78. Now, Brett, your rebuttal. If it pleases the council.
Well, now I don't know because it's basically a 7.8, and that's not too bad.
Too bad.
The fuck's
you
going
said
on
beforehand
about the production though. What the hell is he talking about? That would easily change it. If he gave that like a 9 or something. Because what the fuck is he talking about? It sounds great, especially for the time, especially for it being their first album. I don't know. I don't agree.
Yeah. Well, Brett, what do you
I disagree.
Tell us, Bernie. What do you disagree about?
Now listen here. The songwriting and lyrics, they're trash. There ain't no getting around. I'm gonna switch Kingdom Hearts before we get taken down.
Probably smart play.
God, why is this? Whatever. Songwriting lyrics, they're trash. They're cringe. We've been talking about that the whole time. Musicianship. Musicianship. Yeah, they're pretty good. Everyone's doing things. The only thing I ever had to complain about was the drums, and I wish he did a little bit more. Don't know what. Just something. Just so weak. So
weak.
Production. Yeah, Josh is on crack. It sounds great. Don't know what the fuck he's talking about right there. Originality. I'm giving them a higher score only because when you can hear Bullet and be like, oh, that's Bullet. I know you hear the other things. I know that, obviously. But you can they still stand enough on their own that you can still kind of hear them. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say they're unoriginal. Memorable. I remember everything. I remember a lot of this album. So my score overall came out to an 8.7.
8.7. Okay.
Yeah. Those are the lyrics that did
Alrighty. Yeah, okay. I'm much closer to Josh than you on this one. Songwriting lyrics. I don't know, the melodies are fun. They're memorable.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun to sing along to on the ones that you can sing along to, all these things I hate around me and Tears Don't Fall are great ballads.
Yep.
But the rest of the album, besides the singles, when I hear it, I recognize the song, can tell you what song it is, so that's not a good look.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
This also plays into the memorability bit.
Yep.
Musicianship, that was the highest. I said before, the solos are good, the riffs are solid, drumming's pretty cool, doing the stuff, doing things. Bass, production. I had it a little bit lower, but you did point out it is their debut album. It was 2005. Does sound really good.
Yeah, it does.
With those parameters. So 8.02. Originality 7.13. I get what you mean by it's Bullet, but I think that's more at a fault than it is a positive in my opinion, because it's Bullet. Because it's not Avenged. It's Bullet because it's not Atreyu.
That's fair.
It's Bullet
Yeah.
because it's not Killswitch.
That's fair.
For one reason or another. They are always just kind of there, and that's fine. But, fucking... How many fucking years later are we?
Yeah, I think for this album, it's if you weren't there for it, at its peak, I could definitely see no reason to really get into them.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
But
but
nothing earth-shattering in my opinion.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
And that's not trying to be mean about it. I'm just I was listening, like I said, those two different paths. I was on that other path. We're across the hallway. We're waving. We're in the trailer park. We're like, hey, I like your Winnebago, and you're like, hey, I like your Streamline, and we're friends. We're neighbors, but we have our own separate house. Same roaches though. And the memorability, 7.53. The songs I know. There's a lot on this album. Listening to it this week that I either didn't know or can't tell you off the top of my head even right now. So, it is what it is. Altogether, came out to a 7.58. So solid. Right there in the C average, Some of us live off that shit.
I sure am.
Some of us can't. Hey, C's get degrees. Okay?
I'm proof.
You are proof.
I'm proof of that one.
So, solid. Solid all around,
Yeah.
I am a little shocked at Josh's score. I thought it would be much higher.
I thought it was going to be a little bit higher.
All
right, I'll
but,
pull up.
It is what it is.
Pull up the list.
Okay.
Well, there he is. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I got to scroll on that one. Hold on.
So, highest one's a 8.7.
So we have an 8.7, 7.5, 8, or 7.
And a 7.78.
7.78. So it'll be around right here.
Around right there. Okay. Where is it going?
758.
Question:
78.
Is it breaking the top 40?
No.
You don't think it's breaking top 40? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well. Hold on. I'm trying to do quick math.
This is not Jeopardy. All right, I need quick fire responses.
Quick fire responses. It's going.
This is around the horn. Okay, don't make me mute you.
It's going 41. It's going 41.
41. All right, so it'd be between War of Ages and Electric Callboy.
Yeah.
You're very close, but it is actually at 39.
Oh, is it?
It cracked the top 40, yeah.
No way.
The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison.
Okay. So between 7.98 and 8.03. Two Door Seminar Club and Rise Against.
799.
799, Brett.
That's my quick answer.
You're not correct.
I was gonna say
8.02.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So hey, look, got an 8.
You got an
That's
8.
fair.
I froze again.
Guys, that's fair. Frozen in shock at the 8.
Frozen in shock. I am just so startled.
So fucking startled. So goddamn impressive.
Hello.
Oh man, you know, this stream.
It's going great.
It's going great. You know, it's not falling apart like Rooster Teeth. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
So yeah, I think that's fair. War of Ages. Sorry, you're out of the top 40. Sorry, Alpha.
Oh, I moved on.
It's fine.
What? So Josh hasn't responded. So you pick.
So, I guess it's just my pick. Yep. Okay. Brett.
Hello.
I think it's fairly easy. I'm not even gonna bother pulling up the wheel. Bill Murray Goblin Hours. We got. Come on.
Bill Murray.
Come on.
Come on.
It's Goblin Hours
Come
time.
on. Okay. I'm down.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I'm down. Hell yeah.
It still fits with the spooky theme because it's goblins.
Because it's goblin. Spooky.
Yeah.
He's
and
the
if
Goblin
you're
King.
J.K. Rowling, that's the juice to you, and that's really fucking scary. Uh-oh.
Spooky.
Spooky. She sucks. Anyway, you know who doesn't suck? The audience. Hey, audience, if you made it this far, appreciate you. Got a little all over the place there for a little bit.
That was a ride.
You know, Brett got really distracted by music.
Yeah.
I made up stories like I think. I'm not sure. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
And that's the show. Thanks for watching. Rate it appropriately. And fuck you.
Should I just go stop streaming? Bail?
Bail?
Bail?